Hi there, my name is Anthony Nicholas, and this is the application I made for my major project for CSE 335, Principles of Mobile Application Development. So the app is called OpenDay. Sometimes, for many people, finding the right university course or going to an OpenDay can be a frustrating experience because there's a big crowd and you just don't get to speak to the people you need to find out whether a course is really for you. So this app, OpenDay, is designed to make finding the right university course a lot easier. It's designed to provide a worldwide virtual open day where you can go in, you can browse courses, and you can watch video content from current students, graduates, and professors to help you make an informed decision about whether this is the course for you. Within the app, you're also able to save the items that you're interested in, and you can then watch them again later. It's designed to make finding the right course easy. So now let's have a look at the class diagram for the OpenDay app. So first we'll have a look at the model classes. I used Firebase as the back end, and the two major classes were user and course. There were essentially two types of users. There were regular users who were looking for courses, but also experts who were associated with courses. So they're all held in the user class in the current implementation. First name, last name, their email, associated course, which is relevant for experts, profile picture, and references to the video, their type, as well as arrays of courses of interest and items of interest. And the course class is similar with an array of associated expert as well as the name, university description, and a picture for the course. The bridge between Firebase and the rest of that was in these two classes, the user data access object and the course data access object. User data access object had methods to get data, user information from the Firebase database, save profile information, create a user in the database, which happened when there was a new login, check if a user was already in there, handle the Facebook sign in, get the profile picture, get all the users or just the experts, and also handle sign out. The course data access object had similar methods, getting all the courses or getting a specific course, and these methods are important and used in the table views that we'll discuss later on. There was also a global manager, which simply recorded whether a user is logged in or not logged in, and also a university class, which is very simple at the moment. Just has the name of the university, but obviously this could be expanded in further development of this app to include a lot more relevant information about a university. The information was used in the map on the main page, which shows the universities and uses geocoding to show them as pins on the map. The login is handled by this login view controller. It uses a lot of the standard methods that have been provided by Facebook for this kind of login. I would have liked, it'd be great to allow other types of login in future, but for this purpose I just restricted it to one, which is Facebook login. So I used the standard Facebook login button and the methods for setting up, for handling the actual pressing of the login button, and also handling logging out, and that class interacts with the user data access object class. After login, the user is taken to the main page, which is controlled by this class, the search page view controller. So the current user, a segue passes the user from the login to this page. The retrieve information function populates the welcome message, and the data, so there's an MK map view, pins on the map, data is retrieved from the Firebase database about the universities that are in the system, and those university names are geocoded and appear as pins on the map so the user can see where they are. This page also prepares segues to pass the user information on to a number of table views that can be reached from that main search page. One of the table views is the course items table view, which leads on in turn to the course experts table view, to these two classes here. These classes are very similar to each other, and they implement the standard table view functions, number of rows in section, self a row at, and did select row at, and they also use segues to pass what's been selected on to the following table view. They use custom cells, which are very simple, just have course name and picture, or username, expert name, and profile picture. And they simply use different arrays. The first a course array, the second a user array, in order to hold the data for that particular table. Navigating through those table views, you reach the interview page, which is where there's a video of a person giving their comments about a particular course. So I implemented that using a WK web view. Now it takes time for that video to load up, so it's important to have the activity indicator, and also to use a dispatch queue, the vid queue, which does the loading asynchronously. The web view function handles actually getting the video and loading it, and the user, if they're interested in the video, can also save it, which is handled in the did press save item function. The saved items view controller is similar to the other table views, has the standard table view methods, but it uses an array, a saved items array of type user, which is populated using the saved items that have been stored in Firebase, and like the other table views, it has a custom cell. The profile view controller uses the profile picture that's been obtained from Facebook, and that is the set information method, puts it in the user profile picture image view, and it also shows the courses of most interest to that person, as well as the name and email. So that is the class diagram. So now let's have a look at the MVC diagram. So if we start down on the right with the model, I used Firebase to store the data, and that is the data relevant to the users, the courses, and the university. That allows me to persist the data between login sessions, and it also stores all the references to pictures, videos, and audio. I'm not actually storing that data, I'm storing references to the data. So that data updates the controllers. The controller handles the login, uses Facebook. The Facebook API is used for the login. If it's a new user, users are sent notified down to the model so that the new information is stored. Users retrieved. If someone, say, saves an item, the model is notified, and the controller is also updated, so the saved items will be updated. The controller also sets up the table views, the map view, and the web view. User actions, so there's user updates to the view. So for example, the controller handles updating the map or the profile of saved items, the table views, or the various names and details to the view, and then the view sends information back to the controller whenever the user does anything like tap a button, seek display of the table views. The view also displays the profile information, displays the actual video of the interviews and the search map, and user actions such as interacting with the map, interacting with the content in the table view are passed back to the controller. So now let's have a look at the actual app. So this is the launch screen, and then there's login via Facebook. I've already logged in, so it's just going to let me continue through to the app. Takes me to the main page. From the main page, you can go to your profile, which will show you your picture that's been downloaded from Facebook, email, and course interests. From the main page, you can also browse courses that are in the system. So we can go into one of those courses, computer science. Here's an expert, someone who's already done the course. And then you can go into an interview with that person. The activity indicator shows that the video is loading up. Once it does load up, then you can press play and then you can listen to what they've got to say.
So I had about 25 people in my course. By the end of the year, we were pretty much in each other's pocket. So if anyone needed help, then somebody helped me out. And all the lecturers were lovely because we spent so much time with them, and there wasn't many of us that had enough time to help them out.
So if you thought that was interesting, you can save it to your saved items list, and then you can go back out. You can go into your saved items list, and there it is. So you can watch it again at a later date. There it is. And you can save as many items as you like to your saved items list. Going back to the main page, there is also a map on the main page, and that's got pins in it which show the locations of universities that are in the system. So the lessons I learned from working on this project: first, sometimes Xcode ran slowly. I found that using an actual iPhone to do the simulation helped a lot. I hadn't used Firebase prior to this project, and I found it pretty easy to use and really good as the back end. And then finally, working with videos, initially they were taking a while to load, and that made me realize I just had to add in activity indicators and keep focusing on a good user experience using the app, so that people knew it hadn't crashed, it was just loading something up. So thanks a lot for teaching us mobile app development. It was really interesting and I enjoyed it a lot. Thanks. Bye.